guys, welcome back to my channel and another video here. Today I have my monthly haul, plus at the end I'm going to be talking about how my monthly budgeting system went, and I've been doing it for 11 months now. I'm in my 12th and final month of my current budgeting system, so we'll review that and then we'll talk about what my plans are for next year because I am changing it a little bit. Also, obviously there's a change of scenery. I literally just shifted like 5 feet, but I don't know. I just thought, why not try something new? But I don't really have a visual on myself. Where I was sitting before, I was able to see my computer screens and like use that as kind of like a monitor to see what the heck I was doing. Now I don't have that, so I gotta figure that out. But let me know if you like this. If it looks bad, we'll just go back to the old way. But I just thought, I have all this behind me. I thought it looked cute. I don't know. It's also directly next to a window, so if the lighting changes even a little bit, then I don't know what's going to happen. But let's just hop right into the haul because I feel like this is going to be a longer video. They always are. So, as you guys know, I've been doing my monthly budgeted hauls, and I do have rollover. So, my November budget, I gotta look at my phone, I don't remember. It was $387.51. I had $165.14 that rolled over from October. That got added to the ad revenue from October, which was $210.28. Pretty good. And then I made $12.09 in commission. And so all that added together is probably $387.51. It's so funny because every time I double check my math before I film, and I'm still just like, what if I'm wrong? Like, I used a calculator, but what if I said it wrong and then somebody calls me out in the comments? I'll never live it down. So right off the bat, I was like, why don't I just spend like the majority of my budget? Not really, but like it was like 1/4 of it. Cleona released their advent calendar on November 1st. Now I was like, last year I bought a ton, an irresponsible amount of advent calendars for like nail polish. And because I wanted to do Vlogmas last year, I'm not doing it this year. It's a lot. And I just didn't have the time this year. And I just don't have the time. I'm sorry. But last year I did do Vlogmas and I wanted to open like one advent calendar a week. Maybe I did. I did a lot of advent calendars. And this year I learned a lot from last year. And so I didn't buy the Cirque one because I just am not into minis anymore. I didn't buy the Dom one again because as much as I love Dom, I looked at the spoilers and I was just like, I don't know if I want that one. I didn't buy the Cadillacer one because it is pricey. What else did I can't even remember the other ones I bought. Oh, the Ciate one, I didn't even think about that one. That one sucks. Don't buy it. But then Cleona announced that they were going to do their first nail polish advent calendar, and I was like, sign me up, queen. Yes, I want that. So I bought it, and it was $121.51, and it's sitting over here because I'm waiting to open it. I'm going to open one a day. It is the Cleona 12 Days of Holidays. I guess this is the guide, and I'm sure it's got like spoilers in there, but I don't want to look at them. So I'm not going to look at them. But they came, there's 12 polishes. They're all full size. They're wrapped up in these little, they're like custom tissue paper. Day number 7, I got to tell you right now, fairly certain that's a magnetic because, I mean, that's a magnet stuck in there. So that's nice that they did include that. But yeah, there's a dozen polishes. I will be opening one a day. And I will be sharing those probably on Instagram stories. So if you want to follow, like if you're like, man, I don't get enough of Hillary. Like twice a week is not enough for me. I want to know what she's doing all hours of every day. Follow me on Instagram. It's the same as I am over here, Mediocre Manis. No underscore. Like there's like a few iterations of Mediocre Manis because we all kind of had the same brilliant, hilarious, fun idea for a username. So I'm the one without an underscore or anything like that. It's just linked in my description. Just go to my Instagram. I post a lot of dumb stuff to my stories and nail content too. So check that out. But when do you start opening them? When I was a kid, advent calendars were just crappy chocolate, and then there was like a Bible verse in there. I miss that. I love all the crappy chocolate. Advent calendars are getting out of control. They are just out of control. Not that I dislike that, but I'm like, bro, we gotta chill sometimes. But yeah, so I think I would start opening it on the 13th. I just had to count that on my fingers. You start opening on the 13th, the last one opens on the 24th, and then there's Christmas. So yeah, I will start opening these on the 13th, and I'll post one a day to my Instagram stories if I remember. I think I accidentally maybe saw one spoiler, but I like scrolled away really fast because I was like, don't spoil this for me. Because I want to be surprised. It's more fun, you know? On the 3rd, I placed my polish pickup order. I spent $45.87 and got 3 polishes from Polish Pickup. First of all, I'll try to pop in like I will. I'll pop in close-up shots. Had to get the Night Owl Lacquer Bigfoot Believes in You because the name is funny and I'm a cryptid girly, and it's a brown with these really beautiful fun flakies in it. I love a funky, weird brown polish. When I first got into polish, I thought neutrals were boring. I didn't find them interesting. I was like, what is even the point? But now, if you put something weird in a neutral polish, like a gray or a brown, I'm here for it. Not a white. I don't know. But weird browns, weird grays. That's what I want. And a lot of my Instagram buddies, we were all messaging about this because everybody was like, did you see the Bigfoot polish? We got to get the Bigfoot polish. What was the theme? It was like fairy tales or something like that. I don't remember. I literally don't remember. So I got that one. Obviously, it was in my hand. And then I got my second Wildflower. I feel like Wildflower is so hyped. And it's not that I don't think their polishes are beautiful. It's just like I don't always understand like super crazy hyped brands. But the first polish I got from Wildflower Lacquer was like over a year ago, and it's like one of my favorites. And then this one is easily going to be another favorite. This is Frog and Toad. Yes, I bought it because it's Frog and Toad themed. But it's also a stunning, stunning jewel toad green. Toned, not toad, jewel toad. Frog and Toad, though. I love Frog and Toad. When I was a kid, and like maybe this will come as a surprise to you, but when I was a kid, I did not like browns and greens. I didn't like earthy tones like that. I refused to consume any media that was like primarily earth tone. So I refused to watch Peter Pan. I refused to watch Robin Hood, like things like that. Jungle Book, absolutely not. Would not watch anything like that because I just thought it was like visually boring. My theory now is that like nobody knew I was deaf until I got a little bit older. So I think for me, it was like I probably just couldn't hear the stuff very well. And so the on-screen color palette just wasn't stimulating enough for me. And that's why I liked really rainbowy stuff like SpongeBob. Now I can appreciate that stuff, although still never seen any of those movies because I'm just not interested in them. But I did love Frog and Toad. I loved Frog and Toad, and that's like a very green-brown color palette as well. There's just something about it. Like, okay, there's like 2 instances that come to my head immediately when I think about Frog and Toad. One is I think it was Toad was making a list, and the first thing on his list was like, wake up. And then the second was like make list, and he like crossed them both off. I was like, that's so me. That's me coded because I'm a big list person. And then I think this is probably everybody's favorite scene from a Frog and Toad book, but it's like when they made the cookies and he's like, we must stop eating, cried Toad as he ate another. And I'm like, also me. So I had to get this. And also Rob really likes Frog and Toad too because he's a big frog boy. So I don't know. I just had to get that. I feel like I just talked to you for 40 minutes about Frog and Toad. And then the last one I got was Sweet and Sour Lacquer's Weeping Woman. Love Sweet and Sour. This is just a funky, deep, like forest green with kind of looks like a fir tree kind of green, you know, but like when the sun is setting, which makes sense because it's like Weeping Woman. And then it's just got this really stunning orangey pink flash of shimmer. Sweet and Sour Lacquer's shimmers are... I know I was like, I don't get why people hype up Wildflower because it's not like their polishes or anything crazy. And then I'm like, I love the shimmers. And that's a pretty like standard finish too, but like that's my hype train. My hype train is the sweet and sour shimmers. I love them so much for them. So I don't know, I just needed it. Okay, on the 9th, I got this email that seemed insanely sketchy. And it was like, hey, Hillary, you've won the White Claw and Nails Inc. sweepstakes. Please send us a picture of your driver's license or passport and sign this thing verifying that you're over the age of 21. And I was like, you want a photo of my passport? Like, what? Like, and I read it a few times and I was just like, you only have 48 hours to respond to it. And I was like, oh, well, if they steal my identity, if this is a fraud, they can have all of my student loan debt. So it's fine. So I did, and I did win. I won a sweepstakes, which like when I was a kid, I don't know why, being a sweepstakes winner was like I wanted that so bad for me. And then the first time I won a sweepstakes, you guys are gonna die when you see this prize because White Claw and Nails Inc. did a collab. And you know, Nails Inc., I love their Velveeta collab. The Fruit Loops collab was something else. And then I was just like, okay, White Claw. I'm not a big drinker. It's just personal preference. It's not like, I don't care if you drink or if that guy over there drinks. I got so much to do and I drink one drink and I'm like buzzed beyond belief. And then I can't do the things I need to do. It's too much. So I rarely drink, and White Claws are kind of like not the best. So I really don't drink very often White Claws, but I was like, oh, cool. I guess I entered the sweepstakes. I do remember entering it vaguely. I guess I thought the prize was going to be like the White Claw collab. It was not. Okay. So Nails Inc. sent this collagen-fueled nail polish rapid remover pot for hands, coconut scented, and the bottle looks a little dirty. It says, no mess, no fuss, a manicure must have to easily remove nail polish in seconds without the need for cotton wool. The collagen-rich formula is acetone-free and gentle on nails, works to remove polish whilst helping to promote nail strength, growth, and cell renewal. Your body, as far as I know, cannot absorb collagen in a topical format, so wrong-o, or maybe right-o, maybe I'm wrong-o. Simply dip and twist your fingers inside the pot, lined with pre-saturated remover sponges. Okay, well, I guess we should probably, let's see what it is. That like hit me in the back of the throat. Nobody clipped that. Yeah, there's like a little hole that you know what you do, and then it removes your nail polish. Why do I always gotta stick my nose in everything? Don't sniff it. Okay, so that was one thing. Then we got this weird 3-in-1 easy filer for smooth and shiny nails by Nails Inc. It is ergonomically designed to buff your nails back to their best. The Easy Filer has 3 features in one. File to your perfect shape, smooth out ridges, then buff the nails to prep for polish. I haven't opened any of this because I was waiting to show you guys, and then I don't use like this stuff, like the smooth buff file things, but I don't know why, I'm just really intrigued by the shape of this. I think it's fun, and I do think that like the design is really nice because you don't have to like grip it really hard. So if you had like mobility issues, then I know I always like, whenever I see something that's like good for mobility issues, I'm always like, this would be great for mobility issues. I feel like I always have to point it out to you guys, but it's just like, my mom has mobility issues, so I'm always like looking at this stuff from the perspective of, would this be something she might be able to use? And if so, I could just give it to her. So I will actually give this to her and see if she could use it, because she's got really bad rheumatoid arthritis, and her hands, you know, she can't flex them as much. So like something like this, instead of having to like hold the file like this, just being able to like loosely put it in your fingers and go like this, I think that might actually work really well for her. I do think it's weird that it says be your incredible self on it. That's a weird feature, but I do like the shape of it. It's fun. They sent their 45-second top coat, which it says it's enriched with hardening Retinol. Is that good for your nails? I know like when I've used like retinol products on my face, you have to be careful about UV exposure after that. Is that good for your nails? I don't know. I mean, I guess it's covered up. Oh, no, wait, it's a top coat. Isn't that? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. It's designed with your busy day in mind. The revolutionary 45-second touch dry top coat is your quick fix to a super glossy, high shine manicure powered by hardening retinol. The formulation is perfect for weak nails, creating a chip-proof shield, locking in color, prolonging wear time. It's 100% necessary, just what your nails need. Okay. And then they also sent the Speedy Dry base coat, which actually I might like that. I don't know. I get a little bit too quick with like my life sometimes, and then I start painting before the base coat's even dried, and then it gets all stringy and gross. And then they sent one polish. You won a single polish. This is the Euphoria Highlight Dreamy Nails. Must be magic. And actually, I wasn't, even though I was like, I wanted the White Claw polishes, I was kind of glad they sent this one, because when they released this one, I was like, oh, I kind of want that, but I didn't want to pay for it. So I got it for free. And then they sent these Mani Marker Easy Nail Art pens, which I thought was kind of fun. So I do want to try these. They have like they show the brush here, and it looks like it's kind of like a light felt tip. I haven't cracked them open yet, so let's do it. We got a pink, a black, and a white. Oh, so it's kind of a harder tip, and it looks like you probably have to like push it to get some of the color. Sounds like you could shake it. Maybe I'll look up how these are used. It says easy nail art, so maybe we should test that together, because you guys know nail art's not easy. Even when you think it's gonna be easy, it's not easy. So yeah, got those. And then, just in case you thought the prize wasn't weird enough, I got a bathrobe. It has a very small White Claw patch on it. It's supposed to be like the prize was supposed to be like spa themed or something. So it's like, do your nails, and I guess you wear this bathrobe, this spa robe. I don't know. I surprisingly do like this robe. It's very thick and plush. It's really nice. It's like one that you would have to pay for if you wanted to take it from your hotel, kind of a thing. But it's a weird prize. It's very strange. And guess what? I had to sign for the package. I had to sign for it. There was no alcohol in it, but I had to sign from it, I think because it was from an alcohol brand. So yeah, that was my weirdo sweepstakes winning prize. Pretty cool that I won something, I guess. The next day I got some PR from China Glaze. I think I have like a little video clip of me actually opening it, but it was the Willy Wonka 6-piece collection. This review will be going up on my channel soon. November got away from me, and I just didn't get it up like immediately. I'm not Janixa. Like, Janixa gets something and then she puts it up like 3 hours before she received it. Like, she's a speed demon when it comes to posting swatch and reviews. And I used to try to be like, let me be on top of this, but I don't know. It's a lot of work. Swatching, taking all the pictures, filming, editing, and getting it up like right now. It's not that much, but it's like, I got other things I gotta do. So yeah, I will have the swatch and review of this up. It is a 6-piece collection. It had stickers. It came in this wild suitcase that I kept, and I'm like storing it in my closet for some reason. And I'm like, I really want to do something fun with this box, but I don't know what. It's a good box. It came with a note that smelled like chocolate. It came with a full set of the minis. I felt very cool. Like, getting PR without like being asked, they just sent it to you. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm like a star. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about the new Willy Wonka movie, because like, honestly, Gene Wilder was the best Willy Wonka. And I guess the Johnny Depp one was okay. But this newest one, I'll probably go see it just to complain about it, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, we have the pink is weird to me. Like, I get it because it's like candy themed, but if you want to see my full thoughts on it, check out the video when it's up. It'll probably go up a week from when I post this. The other thing that was in my mailbox were some stickers. These were a gift from Nick's Polish over on Instagram. He had messaged me and said, hey, I'm sending you a little gift. And I was like, cool, can't wait. And then, I don't know, a few days later, I get this really thin, flat cardboard envelope in my mailbox. And I was like, what is that? Because I am a meticulous tracker of packages. If I order something, I know when it's arriving because I check the tracking like it's my job because I want my stuff. And so I was like, I didn't order this. What is this? And I look at the return address and it's Holot Taco. And then I see that it's for me, but it says, instead of my name, like Hillary last name, it says Mediocre Hillary. And I was like, why would Christine call me that? And then I was like, Hillary, Christine did not send you anything. Don't worry about it. And then I opened it and then I realized it was Nick. I was dying. But these are the Menchie and Zyler the cat stickers. And of course, you know what's going to happen with these. Sticker magnets. My favorite one is the one where he's puking up a rainbow or the one where he's like crying over here. So thank you, Nick. I love them. I love stickers. I love stickers so much. My bestie, Trevor, texted me the other day and he was like, hey, I have a question for you. If I ever get like stickers, do you just want them? And I was like, yes. We've known each other for years. How do you not already know the answer to this? I was like, thank you. So he's been giving me stickers on the reg lately. Then on 11/11, I ended up ordering from two places. I ordered from Holot Taco, which was $35.61. That was 2 polishes plus shipping. Now, I was not intending to make a purchase from the like holiday collection this year. I just wasn't like super into a lot of the polishes. There was one I was interested in, which was Starry Eyed. It was this kind of green hollow with star glitters. Star glitters, they get me every time. I don't know what it is. They're so cute. Why? I don't know. And it's green, so it's like extra weakness. But I was like, I'm not going to place an order for one polish. You know, I'm not. And then I was in my little girly group chat, which is me, Nick, and Pi, who is Lacquer Diary 3.14. If you're not following her on Instagram, what are you doing? Because her swatch game is impeccable. Like, she has such beautiful nails, such wonderful swatches. And she sent, like, she had just posted, and then I think either she or Nick sent her post to our group and was like, ooh, check this out. And it was this topper, Disco Dust Taco. And her swatch of it made me go, oh, crap. I gotta go buy that too. So I ended up going over there, picking this up, I'm blaming Pi for this one. And then I was like, well, now I have an excuse to buy the green one. So got them both. And I don't regret it, but I was just like, dang it, like another topper that I don't need. In the bottle, it looks so boring. But under the flash, I don't even know if this will register. I don't know if the ring light will show you guys, but like, I'm so serious. Go check out Pi's Instagram. She has a great video of this and it just looks so good. And it's a reflective glitter. Like, who am I? And then I think I got an email from Zoya, or maybe I saw it on their Instagram. I don't know. I spent $25 even at Zoya because they were doing this 10 for $25 Zoya sale. And it was on select polishes, but I think I got in early enough that there was quite a lot of polishes to choose from. Some people, actually a lot of people I saw over on Reddit were saying that they got their orders canceled and then they had to resend them because it seems like Zoya didn't do a very good job of like keeping their stock levels correct online. But I didn't get canceled. I didn't get my order canceled. And like what is it? 25, what is it? $2.50 a polish? Yeah, that comes down to $2.50 a polish, which Zoya's are $12 each. So like, that's like an ideal time. So yeah, did I buy a bunch of polishes I didn't need? Did I do it like days after decluttering my Zoyas? Yes. Do I care? No, but I did get a lot of shady people in my DMs being like, didn't you just declutter, Zoya? And I was like, yeah, to make room for more. Are you not understanding how this works? No, I just thought it was funny. So I got 10, but only 9 are for me, so it's okay. So I like literally just decluttered or put in the purgatory destash bin. Like I'm not officially decluttered yet, but like most of my Zoya oranges. And then I was like, you know what I need? More Zoya oranges. So I got Paz, which is like kind of a neon cream. And then, bro, I feel like I might already own this. This is Jansen. Maybe I don't. Maybe I've just had the order long enough that I don't know. But they're both kind of like creamsicle-y bright oranges, which are gonna look bad on me, but I wanted them. Couple of reds. So I got Mora or Mora, which is this one, and then Tamsin, which is this like kind of chili pepper red, which really like that one. Two greens, because you know. This is Envy, which is a deep kind of foresty green, and then we have, is it Altia or Althea, which just a kind of an army canvas green. Cute. Not like I don't already have all those colors. I bought a lot of creams. And then, oh my gosh, I bought 3 purples for myself. And so we have Marie, which is, I feel like I have a pixie dust that looks just like this, but this is not a pixie dust. And then we have Mimi, which is this one here. I'm going to be posting like more close-up shots because I feel like the lighting could probably use some work. And then I have Doll or Daul. I'm not really sure. It's just like kind of an alien kind of purple shimmer here. And then the 10th polish is a gift for my sister. I don't think she watches these, so girl, if you are watching it, don't look at this part because this is something for later. It's really like a dusty lilac, I guess. It's very plain. I didn't get it for the color. I got it because the name is significant. It's Barrett. I'm not gonna tell you why it's significant. It just is. But yeah, so eventually I'm gonna give that to her. And that was my Zoya haul. I feel like it was pretty good. There was a lot of polishes that I really liked that I own that were available in that time frame too. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, and I hope a lot of you guys were able to take advantage of that because I just don't think I like Zoya polishes. I think they are good quality. I don't think they're worth $12. I just don't. I like the amount of and the reason why is I feel like they've undermined their own brand by having sales too frequently that I refuse to pay full price. It's like Bath and Body Works, you know? Bath and Body Works always has a sale going. So I'm like, these aren't worth full price. Why would they be worth full price? They're going to be on sale in 3 days, you know? And so that's kind of, Zoya is the Bath and Body Works of the nail polish community. On the 13th, I received this Mooncat in the mail. This is called Pandemonium. And this is from Stacy Quality Nails over on Instagram. I was like toying with buying some Mooncats like 2 months ago. It was in September. I think it was in September because I messaged Stacy and was like, what do you think? This is my cart. And then this was in the cart and she was like, don't buy that one. And I was like, why? She's like, I have it and I don't like it on my skin tone. So you can just have it. And I was like, all right, cool. And then we just like time got away from us. And so she sent it and it was like wrapped in so much tape. I was like, why did you wrap this package in this much packing tape? Like, why'd you do this to me? So I'm excited to try this one on. And then Pie, Lacquer Diary 3.14, she sent me some polishes. Oops, I dropped it. She got doubles of the Nightmare Before Christmas collection from Mooncat. So she sent me a few and I haven't even taken them out of the boxes yet because I don't want to ruin the boxes. So let me do that really quick. I was a big Nightmare Before Christmas kid. My grandma did not like me watching the movie because she thought it was too scary. I firmly believe it is a Christmas movie. I don't care that it's in Halloween Town. The movie is centered on Christmas and I will die on that hill. I know everybody thinks I'm wrong, but I don't care. But she sent me, oh, they don't have the names on them. Well, I don't remember the names of them, so I will look them up and pop them down below. But this really cool purple one. This really light blue with like crazy shimmer in it. And then there is a black and it's got, I think, just hollow in there. So she sent me those 3. And then she sent me a BKL. This is from the 2023 August Polish Pickup and it's Beneath the Air Tree. And I believe she swatches for both these brands. So that's how she gets a lot of really cool stuff. And this is a really fun green multi-chrome. So thank you so much, Pie. On the 24th, which is that Black Friday? I think that was Black Friday. I bought the sweet and sour salad fingers duo for $24.24. I used somebody's code and just like got a slight discount. I don't even think those have shipped yet, so I don't have them, but it's the salad fingers duo. So it's like the same finish as like the other salad fingers polishes, but then they added flakies in there. So, and their shop is closed right now to like, I don't know, catch up from Black Friday. So I can't even like pull up the listing. So I'll try to find pictures when I'm editing and pop them in because, you know, I had to have those. And then I was like not really looking to spend a lot of money on Black Friday because I just wasn't. And then Nick's Polish would not stop posting his hauls to Instagram stories. And I was like, Nick, stop it. You're influencing me. And then he posted his Plus Life lacquer haul. And I was like, that's it. I gotta go buy some because I just saw, I mean, his was like a mile long. And so I went over to their Etsy shop and I picked up, I think I bought 5. And then that came in the mail yesterday and they send in like stickers and some extra goodies. And they sent me 2 mystery polishes too. So that was really cool. So I got this one called Mush Mom, which is a crazy orange with white. I'm assuming they're white and they're just like being colored by the polish with white matte glitters. I got this one called Mountain Dew because yes. And it is a Mountain Dew green with like silver, like metallic shards in there, shard flakies. I picked out Shroomener, which is purple with blue metallic flakes and then pink hex glitters of varying sizes. They have like a whole mushroom themed collection, which mushrooms are so cool. They're just fun. Oh, and one thing I really like about this brand, I mean, aside from like the theming and all that, is if it's like a reflective, they put a sticker on the back of it. If it's glow in the dark, like this one here is, they put a little sticker on the back of it. This one is glowing fungus and just a fun green glow in the dark. And then the last one that I picked out that I was just like, this one is too cute for words. It's called Candy Cane Cutie. And it is a pink kind of crelly with red and white flakes. The red flakes are metallic, the white are matte, and then it also has little matte hex glitters in there. And it's just like the pink Christmas stuff is really getting me this year. It's very cute. And then the 2 like extras she gave me, this one's called Mystery, and then it just says oops on the bottom. And it is like a light, it almost looks like it should have been a darker gray maybe. And then it's just got like black and white hex glitters in there. And then this one, it doesn't have any words on it. It just says mystery. And it's like a white with iridescent flakies. This one's going to be going to somebody else because I don't think I will ever wear that. And then they sent like a perler bead keychain. This is a Nintendo Switch. I thought that was really cute. And what else? We got some stickers. So they send their logo sticker. I already have one of these on my drawers. And I just like their logo. I like the 8-bit thing. They sent, this is a Sailor Moon sticker, which I never watched Sailor Moon. I'll probably send this off to somebody I know who likes Sailor Moon. I actually don't know if I know. I think maybe my brother likes Sailor Moon. I just couldn't get into it as a kid. It wasn't my vibe. And then Isabel from Animal Crossing. And there was a candy in there, which I didn't eat. You know, I feel like if you put candy in a package, like some brands do, it's like the very first thing I do. Before I even look at what I got, I eat all the candy. Like instantaneously. And I'm like trying to not do that. I'm being a health girly right now and I'm trying to, you know, just get my life back into shape. And so I was like, I'm going to save that for later. And I didn't eat it and I'm so proud of myself. But I want to eat it because I love Japanese grape flavored candy is so good. It's just so good. Like, just so good. And then on the 25th, I finally stopped at my P.O. box. The first several P.O. boxes I've gotten, because every time I move to a new area, I tend to get a P.O. box for whatever reason. I don't know. I like having P.O. boxes, I guess. And every single one I've had access to outside of regular post office hours. This is the first one that I've ever had where you can't access it when the post office itself is closed, even though it's in like a separate enclosed room. Like, I don't know, it's really weird. So I can only access it until 5 on weekdays and noon on Saturday, which is not convenient for me because I work until 5 weekdays. And then on Saturday, I forget that I want to go to the post office. So I finally remembered because I set an alarm on my phone. And I had 2 really wonderful packages from 2 amazing people. And I really, you know, like I said, you guys, you never have to send me anything. But when you guys do, I do really, really appreciate it. And it always carries like a special place in my heart. So the first thing I opened was, I dropped one. This is from Christy, and she said that these are some of her favorite stamping polishes. These are by She Modern. So I'm, you know, in the market for a different stamping polish brand because I no longer buy from the brand that I used to. And so this will be a great opportunity to try. So first of all, this is Cuticle Wash and Rub Nail Guard. It is air dry, latex free, and water based. So this is like I think a cuticle guard, which is perfect because I have a horrible latex allergy. So thank you for that. And then there were 3 other items here. I haven't even taken the plastic wrap off of them because I was just waiting to show you guys. So this one is the opaque white stamping sticky polish, and then we have the opaque black stamping sticky polish. And she said that these are really good because they, like, you don't have to stamp it, you know, so fast. Like, one thing with stamping, I think, and one of the hardest parts for people who are new to stamping is it's like you have to pick up the image and then very quickly stamp it down, and sometimes you get nervous. You just do. So like the drying thing, it really doesn't matter as much with these. And she said you could use like pigments, like I'm pretty sure, I'll have to go back and read her email because she sent me a nice email explaining everything. But I'm pretty sure she said you could use like pigments and stuff. And I have a few that I've never been able to try because I'm like, how do you use these when you're not using gel? So try them with these. And then this one here is Jelly Clear Stamping Sealer. Is that a taco? I'll have to go back and double check her email because I don't know. It says watercolor polish. That's interesting. And I like these little itty bitty bottles. She said a little bit goes a long way, so I don't have to like use a crap ton. And so I feel like these will go a long way. I'm excited to try those. I have all these things that I'm like, I want to try these on stream with you guys. Like those, like the markers and stuff. And I am finally getting like my stream kind of figured out. If you've watched my polish pickup streams, I feel like maybe you could probably see me getting more and more comfortable. So we're almost there, guys. It takes me a long time to really ease into something. And then the other thing that I got was from Diana, and this package cracked me up but also blew me away. So first of all, she sent me a really sweet card, and I'm not gonna, like, you know, it's like personal, so I'm not gonna read it to everybody, but I just thought it was just really kind and it really made me happy. And anytime I get cards or letters, I have a binder that I stick them in, so I save everybody's cards and things like that. So the first thing I saw was these Doritos nail polishes. So funny. Cool Ranch themed. And then these lip balms that it's like a 10-pack of flavored lip balms. We've got like 10 different sodas in here. Yes, I'm from Michigan, but I say soda. Okay, don't come for me. Directions for safe use. Apply smoothly and evenly to lips. Not to be eaten. I feel like that was a warning for me. Avoid eye area. For external use only. All right. Parental supervision is advised. So, interesting. So these cracked me up. You guys know I love silly food stuff. So these are probably going to go on my shelves over here. And then I had mentioned when I was reviewing the Orly, oh my God, what is it? The Orly Breathable, oh my gosh, my brain. The Orly Breathable line for like fall, winter, that the colors, I was like, I want a scarf in these colors. And you know what? She sent me a scarf in those colors. She crocheted this. Like, that is So pretty. I looked at this and I was like, those are the Orly colors. That is the Orly collection right there in a scarf. So, and it is freezing here in Michigan right now, so perfect timing. So that was everything that I bought or received in like gifts and PR in the month of November. If my budgeting app is to be believed, I spent $314.94, which leaves me with $72.57, which I'll be rolling over into December. And December will be the last month that I do budgeting like this, which brings me into, just real quick. So as you guys know, I've been doing budgeted hauls. I've been using only my YouTube income to buy nail polish and nail polish related things. Anything that's left over gets rolled over to the next month. All of the revenue from the previous month is what gets spent, this month. And that has worked really well. However, with the rollover feature, the amount ballooned beyond what I expected it to. I did not expect to have like upwards of $400 a month in my budget to be available to me to spend on nail polish. And while that's really cool, I don't want to spend $400 a month on nail polish. And I love nail polish, don't get me wrong, but I have other hobbies and other things that I should spend my money on and save my money for. And YouTube is just like an excess income. Like, it's my fun money, it's money that I can use for whatever. It's not like I rely on this money, but I don't know. I want to start doing what I did before, only this time I'm going to go back into it with a more controlled view on my spending. So what I'm going to do, I had initially thought, well, what if I set a specific target? Like, this is the max you can spend in a month. But I didn't think that would work either, because there are some months where I'm just way more interested in polish. Like fall period, I'm way more into the tones that come out around October, November. Those are my jam. I love, specific collections from certain brands throughout the year. My birthday month, I like to spend a little bit more, and obviously PBE. But then there are months where I'm like, I don't really spend a lot. Like, I don't typically buy Christmas collections. I'm not a big summer collection person when 90% of them are neons. And like January, February, March, April, May, like spring, I'm not in a spring collection so much. So I might buy 1 or 2 collections in those months, but I'm not like a huge buyer. But then when it comes to fall, I'm like, I want every dang collection that comes out. So it's like, it would be really unbalanced. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll my spending back into my normal budget. Now, I know you guys don't like know what my budget looks like. I could talk about it all day. I love budgets. So basically, our budget, Rob and I's budget, is, it's a combined budget, and we have each, like, we pay all our bills, we pay all our savings, and then we each have the same amount of fun money to spend in a month. It varies depending on, some months we're like, let's take a little bit more because we deserve it. And some months we're like, let's ease it back because we have other big expenses that we know are coming up. So like my fun money budget does vary a little bit, but it's always like a round number. It's always like 100 or 150 or like divisible by that kind of. And that's my budget for like, if I want to buy craft supplies, if I want to buy a personal snack, I don't take snacks out of our joint grocery budget. If I want to buy clothes, or if I want to, I don't know, whatever, anything that's personal to me, it's like, it doesn't come out of the household budget. And that's where I'm going to be spending my nail polish funds from. So if I want to buy nail polish next year, I do. So when I buy nail polish next year, it will come out of my pocket money, essentially, which is how it had been until this past year. This past year was just like kind of a fun experiment. And it taught me a lot. It taught me to be a little bit more discerning, especially in the first half of the year. I was a lot more discerning with what I was picking up. But then in the second half of the year, like I said, it ballooned like my budget, because I had that rollover, that I feel like I've become less discerning. And so I can see myself becoming more discerning again when I'm like, do I want to buy nail polish or do I want to buy craft supplies? Because I love crafts a lot. I'm a big craft girly. And so I just need to kind of weigh all my options there. And I think that's a good thing. I think it's what is it? The opportunity cost, like, I think it's okay to make sacrifices for things you like. I don't need everything I want. In fact, I would argue that getting everything that I want makes it not as special. Like, I know for some people it's like not that way, but for me, when I first got into nail polish, I couldn't have all the things I wanted, so it made every polish extra special. Now when I get polish in the mail, I'm like, all right, cool, set it aside, I'll deal with you later, because I get so much of it. And it's not that I don't like it or appreciate it, but it's just, it doesn't hit the same, you know? So I want to go back to that, like, I'm excited, I'm waiting for this, you know? So that's what I'm going to do. If you have any questions or you want me to go like more in depth on something, let me know down in the comments and I will try to speak more on that. But basically just gonna go back to spending like I was before, and it's like I can't overspend or else I'll be in debt, which I mean I guess I could. I have a credit card. I guess I could overspend, but I don't want to overspend. I don't do that. I pay off my credit card every month because I have money anxiety. Thank you, Dad. So, my dad's also money anxious. That's why he didn't like do anything with money that ruined my life. I just want to clarify that. He's really good with money. So yeah, that is my haul. Let me know what you guys picked up. Did you shop that Zoya 10 for $25? That was a pretty good deal. And what did you guys get for Black Friday? I would love to know. And just thank you again to Christy and Diana for sending me those wonderful gifts to my P.O. box. I really, really appreciate it. And I cannot wait to use everything. So yeah, that is going to be it from me. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.